What's going on with y'all, man? Got the shave, got the edge up, you know. What's up with y'all? I'm still on vacation, chilling. I know when I get back, man, we definitely gonna do a live stream. I've been giving y'all much content as I have. I gotta do something for the Patreon. I'll hook y'all guys up. I gotta do something for Rumble too. Just give me some time. I got y'all. I'm gonna talk about the Sky game in another video after this one. But shout out to Angel Reese, man. She put up a 20-point double-double, man. She doing her thing down there, even though the media ain't really gonna talk about it because they want to make her the villain so bad. But this game, man, Jason Tatum finally stepped up. And it's funny because Tatum has done well on the road this whole playoffs. Nobody's talking about it. Because everybody's like, look, you got to win. Jaylen Brown, did well in the second half scoring. But the thing I was impressed with the Celtics is their defense. And this is what I told everybody before the series. Drew Holiday and Derek White. How are the Dallas Mavericks role players going to counter that? How are they going to counter that? I told you guys this. I said, I don't know if they could counter that. I really don't. I've told you guys that. I don't see it. And that's why I had the Celtics winning in 7, but there looks like they're going to win either in 4 or 5. I don't think the Mavs get swept, but they could get swept. The Mavs hit the Celtics with everything they had, and they messed up. The problem hasn't been the offense. This is the problem that people aren't talking about. Everybody wants to call Kyrie out in the first 2 games. Oh, he didn't do well on the offensive end. No. The reason the Mavericks are losing is they can't hide Luka on defense. Then they're not trapping Luka. They're guarding Luka one-on-one. Or if he gets in that corner 3, they'll trap him. But the majority of the game, everybody's guarding Luka one-on-one. The bench players, the Hauser dude, he has really been key. When they lost Porzingis, everybody was like, okay, this is gonna be an easy win now. We got it. Hauser came in there and shut everything up. It was his defense, him and Pritchard's defense, to be able to go one-on-one with Luka, Kyrie, and all of these guys, and to have backside help, to have somebody behind them to step up if Kyrie gets past them is genius. It's pure genius. Dallas' problem is they just don't have the horses. They don't have anybody who can help them down low. They don't have anybody to step up off the bench. Their role players really aren't stepping up. The Boston Celtics have stepped up. Tatum started attacking the basket. He would go Jason Tatum shooting them little step back, fall away threes. But at the end of the day, Jason Tatum did what I've been begging him to do. Attack the basket. Get in the post. You have a one-on-one with Kyrie, go at Kyrie. Force Kyrie to play you defensively. You want to work Kyrie on the defensive end because down the stretch, you want to limit his success. The more you make him play both sides of the floor, the more you're going to have it easy. Luka Doncic attacked Luka. They've been attacking Luka. Then Luka got a couple boneheaded fouls because he didn't get a foul call. And this is what I'm telling you, what's wrong with today's NBA players. They're so worried about getting a damn foul call. Now, the refs were terrible this game. They've been terrible the whole playoffs, the whole series. Kyrie couldn't get no foul call in Boston at all, which was insanity. But they gave Luka foul calls, but they ain't giving him no calls. They didn't even really give him any calls this game. And he's been treated terribly by the league and the rest this series. He's been done unfairly, and he still almost dropped 40. Luka defensively, giving up on plays. He loses the ball. He's arguing with the ref. He got fouled a few times that were legitimate fouls. You don't get the calls, so what? Tatum got fouled on that one dunk. He still fought through it. He was looking for the foul, but he still was playing his game. He was about to get teched early on, getting an attitude with the ref, and the ref had to warn him, like, chill out. But Boston's gonna win this. Bill Walton passed away. It's all set up for Boston to win. These two guys, they finally gonna get their ring together. This is what Russell Westbrook and KD could have been. The problem is that I don't believe both of them respected each other's game. And at the end of the day, OKC, Westbrook and KD didn't have the supporting cast like this. This is why I be trying to tell people it's about a team effort. Jason Tatum and Brown to me are not superstars. Now, you guys can get mad, and Christian, you can come on here saying your guys aren't superstars. You have a solid team. This team reminds me of Golden State a lot. It reminds me of Golden State because you're winning with numbers. Drew Holiday is y'all Draymond Green. He's your backbone of your team. Horford is your old head, like Andre Iguodala. That's y'all Iguodala. And Horford, man, I give Horford a lot of respect. To be the age he is and to still be moving like he is, running the floor, playing defense, jumping, diving for loose balls, is crazy to me. I'm like, this guy is insane. And Derek White, like, listen, Derek White and Drew Holiday, I already told you, I trust them. Like I said, if you don't have these two guys on your team, the Celtics don't win this year. Tatum and Brown, I know everybody's going to give them the praise. They're going to give Brown the praise because Brown's had 3 games where he had big dunks, like down the lane, that changed the whole series, that changed the whole momentum. But if you guys didn't have Drew or Derek White, this series y'all would have never made it this far. And this is the difference. Milwaukee Bucks have got to be the dumbest people in the world, especially Giannis. You don't get rid of a Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is showing you that he's a valuable piece. To me, he should win the MVP. In my opinion, I feel Drew Holiday should win the MVP, but they're going to probably give it to Jaylen Brown. But I believe him and Derek White deserve the MVP of this team. Period. People are going to disagree with me, but I say no. I believe them two deserve it. Drew Holiday, just off of what he's doing now, to me, is showing you what his importance is, especially defensively. Him and White's ability to switch off on Kyrie has been amazing. And their defense on Luka, how they're using the whole team to guard Luka is downright beautiful. It's beautiful basketball. And Mazzulla got to get credit too for his switches, for his rotations, having the guy Tillman. I forgot he played on the Memphis team and he was good. Memphis really missed him this year. They traded him at the I think at the deadline. That was a good pickup because Tillman came in, hit a couple threes, but it was his defense that was key. Like his defense, him and Hauser, their defense on the on Luka and Kyrie and the ability to switch between players has been real key. Derek Lively has let me down this series. PJ Washington, he did some things down the stretch, but they're missing wide open shots. They're missing the mid-range. And in my opinion, they stick around the 3 too long. I wanted them to attack the basket a little more. I wanted them to attack the basket. I wanted them to I wanted them to make the extra pass. They weren't able to make the extra pass. And it's just terrible. Now the Celtics, can the Celtics go back to back? Yeah, they could. They win this one, they can go back to back. I believe they will. I think it'll be a good move. But congratulations to the Celtics. It's still F Boston. I don't like y'all. I hate Boston because y'all racist pieces of crap. The fans are trash. I still think you guys are trash. I think your organization is trash. I wish your whole organization just go to hell. For real, I don't like Boston because you guys are nothing but racist pieces of shit. You guys have always been low class to me as far as the fan base. You've always had great players. I cannot take that from you. Boston has always had great players, and I respect the players. I respect your players. I don't respect your organization. I hate your organization. I hope one day your shit just die off, period. Like, I hate Boston. I really don't like y'all, but I'm proud of those players that are on your team, but I don't like your fan base. They're a bunch of racist crackers and a racist pieces of shit. And if you're a Boston fan on here, you could jump off a bridge and die, for real. I don't like your organization. I don't like your franchise, and I think your franchise is classless. You guys are pieces of shit. You guys have done so much dirt to your star players. It's not even funny how y'all treated your star players, especially in the past when they brought 11 championships to your bum-ass organization. How you guys praise Larry Bird, but y'all treat Bill Russell and the rest of those brothers, KC Jones, Sam Jones, like shit. I hate you guys. I do. I hate y'all. Y'all can brag. Y'all can do your little pom-poms, but nobody will ever respect your organization. No one will ever like y'all because you guys deep down ain't nothing but a bunch of bums. And if it wasn't for the blacks and the brothers who played for your organization, a lot of y'all wouldn't even have these championships. It's just I don't like your organization. It's just like I don't like Dolan. I don't like Dolan either for the Knicks. I don't like him. But you guys won, hey, you won, congratulations. But it's F y'all. Like, straight up. I don't like you guys. I think you guys are bums as an organization and as a fan base. I think your fan base is classless. All of them. I would tell a Boston Celtic fan to their face, you ain't shit. Your franchise ain't shit. Y'all racist pieces of shit. All of y'all. That's how y'all always been. That's how y'all always been. That's why y'all have to draft y'all players and y'all have to go pick up players who nobody really deal with anymore. Y'all could pick up veteran players, but don't nobody like Boston. This finals here is trash. So now we got to deal with Boston having the championship again. Crazy. Basketball ain't the same. The Lakers sacrificed Kobe to get his chump a bubble ring and an in-season tournament. You got the New York Knicks. They finally got a solid player, and they don't like him. They hate on him. It's crazy. But yeah, they won. Now, I've been hearing people talk about the Magic, talking about getting Paul George. I don't have a problem with getting Paul George because Paul George can facilitate. He wouldn't be the main scorer. He would mainly be like a point guard for us. He could be the point guard for us, and then we could move Suggs to the 2. And plus, George's defense is very key. I would bring him to Orlando. Plus, he's a veteran. That was something that we would need. So I've been hearing that stuff from people like, oh, man, you guys can get Paul George. And people are like, I don't know if I want Paul George. Paul George's not going to be the main guy on the team. He'll be the 4th option. Plus, it will be less pressure on him because Paolo will be the main guy. Franz is the number 2, and if Franz has a bad game, Paul George, if he can step up, if he doesn't, Suggs will step up. Suggs really didn't play bad in the series. The problem is that we didn't have a legitimate point guard. Paolo was basically our point guard, which I have no issue with, but you gotta be sure that everybody else around you can actually play and that they can actually deliver when it's time to deliver. So I don't know. I just don't know. Paul George would be fine. I mean, if it ain't that much to get him, I would bring him. I would go after him, or I would go after Garland. Everybody's like, man, Garland this and that. But if I could get Paul George, I would get Paul George. I think Paul George would be a better fit for us. Excuse me. If DeJounte and Paolo didn't have their little beef, then we could have had We could have had DeJounte. DeJounte would fit us even better. Cause DeJounte could do his thing down the stretch. He would be key for us down the stretch. But I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. I hope we can get him. That'll be a good piece for us. We just need a person who can facilitate, move the ball. Because Paulo, we can have an extra ball handler. Paul George would be a perfect ball handler for us. He can get the ball to everybody, get people involved. He can be like Scottie Pippen was for the Portland Trailblazers that year. When they lost to Kobe and Shaq, well, when they were robbed. But that's another story. But yeah, we could have him. We could have him there. I think that'll work for us. Putting him in that position. I want to know what you guys think. But yeah, Christian, your bum ass team won. So you and Machiavelli. I don't even know how he called himself Machiavelli and he like Boston. It's like, dude, Tupac would have hated Boston, bro. I just don't understand it. Dude called himself Machiavelli, but love Boston. What kind of backwards ass shit is that? Just backwards ass shit, you feel me? Backwards ass shit. Right? Backwards ass shit. Calls himself Machiavelli. Call himself Machiavelli. but like the Celtics. That's I understand why Christian like them, because his granddad was a Celtics fan. So I got no issue with that. But you call yourself Machiavelli, but you like the Celtics, bro. Tupac would be rolling in his Tupac would be like, bruh, don't represent me. Like, straight up. Don't represent me at all. Yeah, if y'all saying HD, you salty, you damn right I'm salty. I told y'all I hate the Celtics. And these bum-ass Mavericks, and don't blame Jason Kidd, because all y'all gonna blame, no, this is not on Jason Kidd. This is on them bum-ass players for the Mavs. Kyrie came and did what he had to do. The problem has been Luka Doncic and his weak-ass defense. I don't want to hear nothing about Kyrie did this or PJ. No. Luka Doncic, when he don't have the refs protecting him or saving his punk ass, he turns into a crybaby. He turns into a big crybaby. And that's what he gets. Then defensively, he couldn't do nothing. It's like Luka. But my thing is, it's like Luka. Everywhere Luka was, the Celtics attacked. The Celtics attacked. Everywhere Luka was, the Celtics attacked his ass. The Celtics was like, barbecue chicken. Oh, you want some of this Luka? You want some of this Luka? You want some of this Luka? Even the white boys, on the Celtics was like, man, they want some Luka. How you got the white boys on your team dissing you, dog? It's crazy. Excuse me. It is crazy. I was like, this is crazy. So these dudes here is cooking Luka ass to death. Cooking his ass. They cook Luka ass bad. Like, for real. Luka was getting cooked, bruh. I mean, cooked. I mean, he couldn't do nothing, bro. Like, every time I looked up, Luka was getting cooked. I'm like, damn, Luka. You can't guard shit. He couldn't guard nothing, bro. I'm like, this dude is getting murdered. He was getting murdered, dog. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Luka got shitted on so bad. I'm like, Luka, damn, bro. You can't do shit, huh? It's crazy, dog. Crazy work. They gonna try to blame Kyrie. It's like, bro, you can't blame Kyrie. Kyrie did his job. Luka ass can't play no goddamn defense. You saw Drew Holiday, what he was doing, Luka. You need to work on your defense, sir, if you want to win a championship. If you want to win a championship, sir, you got to work on your defense. Your defense was ass water. Ass water. Kyrie got to push your ass to play defense. It's like, what is this? Kyrie pushing your ass to play defense, but everybody told me, oh, Kyrie don't play defense. I'm like, nigga, that's a lie. Kyrie does play defense. Y'all always said Kyrie don't play defense. Kyrie was playing defense. Kyrie had to guard Tatum, Brown, all of the guys on the perimeter. The problem is Luka was getting cooked. Luka got cooked. got his ass put in a blender. Then he over here crying for some damn fouls like a bitch. Like, man, I get so tired of this era. Why do y'all cry for fouls? Why do y'all be crying so much? Man, he hit my arm. Nigga, so goddamn what? Play. This is why people don't like you, Luka. Because you spend too much time crying to the refs. You did it last series with Minnesota. You were crying that whole series. You cry every time you play, bro. People tired of it. Don't be doing that LeBron shit. Nobody want to see that. But yeah, Tatum and Brown are gonna finally get it done, and I'm happy for Tatum. Because Tatum has been dealing with a lot of the adversity. He's been dealing with the backlash. He stepped up. You can't take that from Tatum. Tatum stepped up this series. He stepped up this playoffs. He didn't step up offensively. He stepped up today. In some games he's done well offensively, but defensively he's done better than his offense. His offense has been trashed this playoffs, but with his defense, his ability to guard multiple positions, he can guard the 1 through 5. That's really helped this team out. And it's taking pressure off of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is usually the guy who has to guard the main person. But Tatum has stepped up big time. You know, we can't, we can't hate, man. You got to congratulate. You know, we done talked a lot of shit about Tatum, man. You can't hate, dog. Can't hate no more. We got to give love where it's due. But to me, the MVPs are Drew Holiday and Derek White, because their mental fortitude, their addition to the team has made them stronger. Horford, this whole supporting cast, the whole supporting cast of the Celtics deserve the MVP. Because this series, like I said, was going to come down to the supporting cast versus supporting cast. Whose supporting cast was going to do better? The Celtics did. They didn't need Porzingis. He's a plus, but he's out. He's hurt. You know what happened? Hauser stepped up. Pritchard stepped up. Now, Christian, I will give Christian this. The past 3-4 years, he been praising this little white boy Pritchard. He always like, man, we need to play Pritchard. I'm like, whatever, Christian. But he was right. He has been on this Pritchard bandwagon before anybody else talked about him. I just looked at him as a regular ass white boy, but he balled out. Derek White did his thing. Drew did his thing. Now, what's next for the Mavericks? The Mavericks got to get rid of Kleber, Powell, Tim Hardaway Jr., and they just need to go get some more players. They got to go retool. I would go get, if I'm them, I would look at trying to go get Paul George, because Paul George would help them out a lot on the perimeter with his defense. Not only that, I would look into seeing if I could get DeJounte Murray, but that might be a little bit too much money. I would try to see if I can get Jimmy Butler if he's available, but he might want a big contract. I will go get another defensive player to add with PJ Washington. I would keep PJ. I would keep Gafford. I would keep Derek Lively. I would keep Derek Jones. I would just go get some more pieces that'll fit, that could come in and help. I wouldn't blow this team up for the Mavericks. They just need experience. I think this would be the perfect experience for them. And I believe they could come back next year and try to make a run again. Like, seriously, I wouldn't get rid of this team. I would just add to this team. Kyrie had a hell of a year. Nothing for y'all to be ashamed of. J Kidd, this is not on him. This is on the players. Like I told Christian, J Kidd's not really getting out coached. The problem is the players aren't stepping up, and they didn't. They didn't step up this series. It happens. But yeah, the Celtics won. F Boston still. F your fan base. F you racist crackers that's with that fan base. I'm out. Deezy.